Hello everyone, my name is Brigid Ovelia Catjoa, or Heblaska Winormakan, which means Moose Medicine Woman. I am a Pleiadian Priestess, Master Channeler, and Lakota Druid, and I'm here today to provide my 28th channel transmission of the High Council of Telos within Mount Shasta. So a very warm welcome to everybody who's joining today, whether it's your first transmission, you've watched all of them, or just tuned in for a few of the other ones. I'm very grateful for you to be here and to share in this beautiful journey with the High Council and communing with them and receiving just so many incredible insights and activations and meditations, all the very supportive and nourishing energies and information. Thank you for being here for you and for all of humanity, really. So I invite us to take a nice tall seated position, keeping your spine nice and straight. You can keep your legs in a cross-legged position or your feet flat on the ground. If you have any health conditions or pain, you're still welcome to make it accessible and comfortable for you, whether you want to lean against a surface or lie down or adjust your body as needed. If you do lie down, or even if you're sitting up and you feel like you're falling asleep, you may just be going into a deeper trance state, and you'll still receive all the information and energy and activations on a subconscious level. You won't miss anything, and you can always rewatch to get things on a more conscious level if you feel you need or want that as well. So just get into that position that works for you. Generally the tall straight spine is ideal for keeping our channels very nice and open and connected, but it will work however works for you. And just to start to be a little more aware of our natural breath, just how deep is it? Is it just filling the top of your lungs? Is it going all the way into your belly, your diaphragm? Is it going a little quicker, a little slower? Just what are the different qualities of it? It's interesting to me that sound came right as we were talking about the qualities of the breath, like there is some profound energy moving, some more attention being brought here, the importance, the significance, the power of the breath. It's happening again too. The power of the breath, just the natural breath and the energy it brings us, connecting us with the prana. I'm in a little mangrove area at the moment, and it's quite incredible the difference, the energy I feel when I'm in these little, sometimes just pockets of nature, but there's some roads nearby as well, and it feels quite different to go out to them. So something to reflect on as well, just the spaces we're in and how we can foster different frequencies and energies, and how the natural world already provides that, and how good it is to prioritize that the natural, being in the natural environments as much as we can, or doing meditations, visualizations to access those places from within as well, if we can't get out to them, or if it's winter, or just again bringing that observation back to the breath and starting to tune into the heart space, just bringing our mind, our consciousness into the center of our chest, into our hearts, and starting to take a nice slow deep breath in through the nose into our heart space, holding for a moment and releasing slowly, and wanting to take the next breath a little deeper, making sure it's filling up our belly, our diaphragm first, and breathing in and up into our chest, into our heart, and holding for a moment and breathing out. And once more, a little deeper, a little more full, filling it in, Holding and releasing slowly. And just allowing these natural slow breaths to continue deep and profound at your comfort. If there's any sounds or sighs that want to come out to help your system relax, to ease that central channel, the vagus nerve, our entire bodies, our energetic field, resonating anything out that's stagnating. Again, the natural power of the breath. You don't have to think or ask. It just brings in fresh energy and releases stagnant old, and the power of the sound that it can create, the vibrational energy to soothe, to shake out stuck energies, dense energies, very gently or very potently. And as we continue those slow breaths and stay tuned into our heart spaces, I will open up myself as a divine and clear channel for the High Council of Telos in this moment, to allow their messages, their frequencies, their energies, their gifts, their offerings to come through in whatever way will best be of loving fifth dimensional service to any and all who are meant to tune into this transmission today. Hola, esta es Alexandria. This is Alexandria today. Hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present for yourself, for humanity, for the earth, for the cosmos. Thank you for opening up and trusting, as always, in this time of really beautiful and magnificent change on the planet. And today I want to speak to a very special change that is coming, that many channelers, many people across the planet, many indigenous groups, many light workers, many individuals are opening up to, and that is the possibility and being on the cusp of full and open contact with other realms, other dimensions, other light beings, other galactic star systems and races in the universe and on the planet. And perhaps at some point Brigid can tune in to speak a little bit more to this, but as she's been doing some of the groundwork for many years to support this possibility, this reality on the planet. For now, I will share, though, that she is in a place on the planet that is fully ready and in divine timing for spring 2027 in your linear Gregorian calendar. There will be a gathering, opportunity to connect in person and to have a full and open contact experience. That I will leave some of the details a surprise, but yes, it will be a ceremonial gathering. There will be potentially indigenous elders there from modern day North and South America. There will be people from beautiful indigenous backgrounds, indigenous practices, with the knowledge and the energy and the heart of the original ways on this planet, the ways that we at Telos are connected with. They will bring their wisdom and their knowledge and their energies and their connections with the earth and with the divine. And there will be opportunity for ceremony, to connect in open contact. There will be visitors from the Pleiades and more. And in linear time, given that this is just over 2 years away, and just what has happened even in the past few months all over the planet, for many, as we are rapidly awakening and coming into full fourth and fifth dimensional energies and frequencies and realities, even us at Telos can't fully imagine all that is going to happen in so many people's lives in that window, those bubbles of now moments unfurling through this. Perhaps linear time will even be completely gone by then, and it will feel like it's happening right now, or tomorrow, or yesterday. All of the groundwork has been laid, the portals have been opened, the appropriate star systems, the correct configuration of portals and vortexes have been laid across the planet and in this particular area. For this to be possible, there's still a deep tradition and history of the indigenous cultures, and people are very aware and awake and have belief in this reality and in this possibility, and they just accept it as an inevitability at this point. It's just a matter of the divine timing for this open contact, full open contact. There are other places on this planet as well that this will occur in conjunction, just a handful around the same time, and it will start to open up the other portals, the other channels, the other places that these places are connected with, through the grid work, through the ley lines, and it will unfurl. It's already happening for so many, the contact through telepathy, through visions, connecting with the other realms, coming, raising their energy, their frequency enough to be able to come into these states. Even people like Brigid being able to come to Mount Shasta and to connect with us, to hear us, to channel us, to have visions, to be connected with our portal, our energies within Mount Shasta, and the other people in her international channeling group who are online in profound ways, in their own ways. Perhaps you're one of them if you've connected through this group, or if you've connected another way, then you're perfectly where you're meant to be, also receiving the perfect information and energies for you. In this moment, I feel to connect those who are here and listening and open and willing to our green heart portal, the green light core of Telos. If you're open to receiving this energy and this activation, you may say yes, or I'm open out loud or in your heart. And if you're not, this is at your consent, and you may just be present and remain in meditation, and you'll be receiving just the beautiful energies of Telos regardless. For those open to connecting with the portal, though, to receive the beautiful energies, to be able to connect with us more directly, to receive your heart chakra upgrade. If you are yes, if you are open, I invite us all once again to just return to those nice, slow, profound, deep breaths in, and to be mindful to have our mind in our heart space. Taking a nice, slow breath in and breathing out. And again. And a third one, really feeling your heart. And I invite the energies of the green heart of Telos within the mountain of Shasta Trinity, within the layers of reality here, to connect with your own heart space. You may imagine that within this mountain, this beautiful mountain, this little green light shining and coming out through the hologram, through the layers of light that make up the stone of the mountain, coming out of the mountain and coming across the land, the forests, the rivers, the oceans, the continent, out from the earth, through the sky, across the planet, heading towards your location, Whether you're outside or in a building, allowing that light to approach you, to go through any other holograms, any other light energies. If it's a house, an apartment, a cave, trees, just the air, and approaching gently, so gently, your own heart space. And perhaps taking your spine a little taller and bringing your shoulders back a little, raising your chin a little, opening yourself, and allowing that light to enter. Imagining the green light to enter your heart, so you may never feel separated or apart from the whole. Shining green light from within, as the fairies dance with the wind. Magic is alive within you. Magic is everywhere and everything. Magic is when we dance and when we sing. Allowing that light to fill your heart space, seeing it fill your entire chest, radiating up from your heart into your throat, down into your solar plexus, down your shoulders into your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, glowing this beautiful light within your hands, allowing it to shine higher still into your jaw, up into your third eye, into your eyes and ears, up into your crown, up into your soul chakra, allowing it to radiate down into your sacral, to your lower organs, into your root, filling up your root, down your legs, into your knees, down into your ankles and feet, shining below you, and allowing it to start to go a little lower and a little higher, and to start to radiate around you, up and down through your aura, shining in front and behind in all directions, sides, diagonal, allowing this light of Telos, this thread that's coming into your heart, to radiate throughout your entire aura, so you're sitting or lying in a sphere of this beautiful, beautiful earthen, loving light of Telos. And just breathing there. Just allowing that energy to settle. And just to tune in again into your heart space. Feeling that beautiful connection with Telos. And I will allow Brigid an opportunity to share a little bit now about her experience and the insights she has received regarding the contact experience in spring 2027. Hello everyone, this is Brigid. Yes, I've been undergoing quite a journey the past few months here in Oaxaca. I may have mentioned in some previous transmissions a little bit about this. I was guided for many weeks to complete quite some ceremonial work in and around an area called Ciudad de Oaxaca, the main city area here in this region of Mexico. Oaxaca is the greater region, like the state or province. And I was shared that at one of the particular sites that I did some work at, an area called Adzompa, which is one of the ruins of the traditional Zapotec culture, the people who were here before colonialism, before in the pre-Hispanic times. I'm almost a little, it feels a little bit surreal to share this, but I was told that this will be the site in the area where in spring 2027 this gathering will happen in conjunction potentially with indigenous elders from all over, and that I will have some involvement in helping organize this. And there's already been some significant connections being made, and essentially that this will be to welcome full and open contact to one particular being who will return from the Pleiades. In linear time, he hasn't been on Earth for about 1,300 years, since these cultures sort of began to disband at that time in certain areas and chose to leave because they knew there was some dark periods coming on the Earth. And now we're coming, of course, back online more into the light and the next resonance, the next energy and harmonic frequency. So I'm being told this being is returning to help with full 5D evolution activation for this area, and that this area is very prepared for this. Just Oaxaca overall is quite incredible. Being here on the coast at this time, and being up in the mountains, being in the city, and just seeing the culture and the people and what people are open to and knowledgeable on, and the energy and the spirituality. It's all very alive here. And yeah, returning recently from Colombia to this area, it's so visceral what the energy is like here, and the other portals that I've worked with, and just the work that so many people have been doing here, and just the huge indigenous population. And yeah, it's all very, very amazing. And to have an actual date and location for this is quite profound. I'm told that it'll be primarily, yes, connecting with the Pleiadians, potentially some others. So, this is a couple years down the line in linear time, as Alexandria said, but good to plant the seeds. If you're here, I feel you're likely meant to be there, but of course listen to your own heart, your own soul and guidance, and I will certainly be making announcements here. And once Facebook and in my Telegram group for when this starts to get a little more tangibly organized, more in the year leading up to this, and not so much this coming year. I have some other quests that I will share more potentially in another video at another time. A pilgrimage to Egypt in this coming autumn, actually. Perhaps I will share more about that in the next video. And some other quests, other adventures. I've already been guided that next February to journey with 3 women for a retreat and spiritual pilgrimage back here to Oaxaca. So perhaps there'll be some preparatory work there with 3 women and myself. But yeah, this is, I've been seeing the date 2027 has been coming through for me for many years, and other people as well that I know, other channelers, and then lately I've been a lot of other channelers that I follow online that I don't know personally, and this date's been coming through this year, and even Bashar through Daryl Inca has been saying the likelihood of full contact will be in 2027. And of course that aligns with what I'm receiving. I'm slowly planting seeds here and there, just mentioning it, and it'll be very exciting when I get the guidance to open up fully about it and share more broadly, start organizing or aligning with the organization. It's worth noting, since I started this work in the neighboring area, Chiapas, a few years ago, it reopened a portal there where some of these people left to go to the Pleiades originally. That's around the time that these indigenous elders started gathering. There's already been a gathering happening in that area for 3 years, and then this year they moved it to another area in Mexico. So, and I very dear friends with very significant person involved with that event. So, I'm having a little bit of emotion emerging. Yeah, it just feels very precious and tender, and something so many of us have been working towards and aligning and wishing for and longing for across many lifetimes and soul aspects, and into this one and into this now moment. So yeah, I feel to ask to just help me hold that energy, that vision. Spring 2027 at Zompa ruins in Oaxaca, the return of Pakel, full open contact with Pleiadians, indigenous ceremonial gathering, the fulfilling of the Hopi prophecy, the condor and the eagle, the north and the south coming together, the elders, the Aguila de Fuego, my friend, the fire keeper, and many beautiful other souls that I know coming to mind, heart, and perhaps your own, together, spring 2027. Thank you. I will return the transmission to Alexandria to close us out. Hello, it's Alexandria again. Thank you so much to Brigid for the transmission and the information. This is so vital that this starts to gently open up, and as she said, the seeds be planted for this to happen, and the consciousness to expand, and there are people around the world vitally ready for this, and abundantly so just in Oaxaca alone, and throughout greater Mexico and South America and around the planet. We are ready here at Telos. We will be here to support also. Thank you again for receiving the connection with us today. Beautiful, soothing, grounding energies. You may find, and going forward, you may feel these energies more often, or you may feel called to be in more silence, more meditation, more in nature, or you may even find if you're channeling or meditating, you may receive messages from us, whether it's in the form of a feeling or words or song or in your dreams, or you may receive visions of the mountain of Mount Shasta. And yes, it is time. The Earth is ready to be a part of the galactic family, fully conscious, fully in 5D. That reality is already available right now in this moment, if we so choose it, to tune into it. I'll leave you with one more song, a bit more light language, just to help integrate and soothe, and I'll turn it back to Brigid. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Alexandria of the High Council of Telos, and I'm so grateful to share this journey and this magic together. Thank you. Brigid here. Thank you so much for receiving all of this, for being here, for being a part of this beautiful unfurling of magic on the planet, for being the magic. I invite you once more to just bring your awareness back into your heart space, into your breath, nice and slow. I'll take 3 deep, nourishing breaths in again. Start breathing in, nice and deep, and releasing, allowing the energies to integrate, breathing in a little more deeply, holding, and releasing, and a little more, a little deeper, and releasing gently, slowly. Just beginning to bring a little bit of awareness back to the temperature of the space you're in, your clothing, feeling the surface that you're on, the gravity, perhaps tuning into the sounds around you. And very gently bringing a little bit of movement to your fingers and toes, starting to come back into the present body now, your present energies. Perhaps starting to move your neck gently, your shoulders, your hips, your arms. Perhaps getting a little stretch above your head. If your legs are crossed, you can put them straight in front of you, or your feet flat on the ground, in the energy ground. And bringing your hands into prayer at your heart space, bringing a little pressure together, bringing a little warmth to your hands, a little energy, bringing them to your eyes and opening your eyes very gently to this warmth. Just gently, slowly brushing down your eyes, your face, your hair, shoulders, your arms, your chest, your upper back, your belly, your legs, down to your feet if you can reach. Maybe give your feet a just gentle squeeze, a little extra attention. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It's a very lovely transmission to receive and renew our connection with the heart of Telos, the green portal light there. And yes, some beautiful information being shared about what we can tune into, the reality that we can create and be in together, and these very specific times and dates that have emerged, and the possibilities that are real. So yeah, thank you again for being here. I'm actually just in my last days in Oaxaca after this incredible 6-month journey of life and work and channeling here, and my time that I just spent in Colombia and La Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, and the beautiful work I got to do there. And I'm actually just 3 days away from heading back to Mokinstis, or Calgary, Canada, where I will be moving into a nice new home for myself there for a longer period, for about at least a year. Have my home base there. So I'm about to go through a pretty big transition again, and I'm receiving that it'll be sometime in mid-May. I don't have the exact date in this moment, but I will post about it. But the next Telos transmission will be in about mid-May, and I believe I'm about 2 months away now from completing my year of this regular channeling. I was originally asked and invited to do 1 year of regular Sunday channeling of the High Council, and that will complete at the beginning of July. So we will see what's next after that. And I'm also right on the cusp of, I'm actually very close to being finished my website, where I will be providing information on personal one-on-one channeling and services, frequency work, meditations, visualization, activating your own spiritual gifts and missions, healing, evolution, just practical support and guidance in life, in dealing with any states, any emotions, any challenges, any aspect of being human, the material, the spiritual, and how it all ties together, of course, one and the same. So I'll be launching that soon once I'm settled in my new place in Mokinstis. And yes, I'll also share, I felt that Egypt was coming through, this pilgrimage to Egypt. I'll share more about that in the next transmission, or possibly a separate transmission for that. Yeah, very exciting opportunity there if people feel called to join me on a very incredible pilgrimage that's unfurling with another very amazing woman priestess on this planet, who's heading and organizing it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Even just to receive the information about it would be, I feel, an activation in itself, whether you're meant to join in person or not. So yeah, thank you so much again. I hope you've been enjoying the sounds of the jungle and the other human sounds around me today. It's creating an interesting ambience. And yeah, I would encourage you always, if you feel, to spend more time in meditation today in the coming days, or to revisit this transmission, or meditate with a Telos frequency. You can journal, you can ask to work with this energy more in your dreams. Just set that intention before bed. Keep a dream journal. And of course, as always, with intention, to take a nice tall glass of water. You can ask for it to help integrate these energies and these frequencies and move anything that these energies are helping release from you. And that the water can help reprogram your DNA and your genes in this way, and allow you to come more into fifth dimensional energies. and just thank the water and just drink it slowly, with love, with intention. Fill your entire own web of waters. And thank you. Kakukamasi, Omateo, Opila, Mitaku Yase, Kaku Aloha Nui, Sachidananda, Om Satsiatsu, Inshallah. Oh, I have a new one from Oaxaca, Gualagatza, which is a word that honors sacred reciprocity and sharing, Gualagatza, in the Zapotec language. And amen, a woman, a people, a spirits, insects, animals, elements, nature, space. Aho. Much love.